What is up guys, and welcome to this episode of Shredding Season. Starting off a little bit differently. Sitting pretty at around 166 to 167 pounds. I'm going to try and push on this week to crack through that and get down to around 165 hopefully, maybe a little bit under. Do a physique update, and then I think the final point I'll try and get to currently about 160, see how I look there, and if there's more progress to be made then we will do that. But the next few pounds are definitely going to make a massive difference. I've got rid of all the visceral fat inside me, and now it's just the subcutaneous fat in between the muscle and the skin, and so each pound lost makes a much bigger difference than it did before. So we're starting off today and we're going to make something a little bit different. Instead of going for the eggs on toast like normal, we're going to have them a little bit later. I think I'm going to have them for lunch. Starting off now with some protein pancakes. This is just one way you can make them, and I'm sure in a video another time I will show you another way you can make them, which is a little bit more complicated but a little bit healthier as well. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. We'll crack on with that. I'll show you the pancakes and then crack on with the day. It'll either be the eggs next, or maybe we'll go to the gym, and I think we're going to hit a shoulder workout today, so keep your eye out for that. Let's do it. Okay, so first things first, I've got this pancake mix. It's gluten-free. I don't know what the macros are on it. I'll show you them right now. This is a simpler way of doing it rather than going and buying things like oats and banana and blending it up and making your own mix. I've got skimmed milk, so 0.1% fat. Obviously you've got the sugars in there from the lactose, but nothing too bad. Probably put in about 100 mils of that, because we're only going to make 3 or 4 pancakes today. And I've also got 2 eggs. Last time I made these I used 2 eggs just whole, whereas this time I think I'm going to use 1 whole egg and 1 egg white, just to cut some of the fat off, because obviously as things are getting harder and harder to lose weight, reducing those fats, adjusting the macro slightly, trying to keep it slightly lower, higher protein value, etc, etc. And I'm also probably going to dump in some of this chocolate My Protein whey protein. As always, if you want to get some money off My Protein, if you go down into the description box, there is a link you can click there. To make sure that it works, you're going to have to actually click through the link, which takes you to the My Protein website, and once you're there, do your shopping as normal, and when you reach the checkout, just put in the code PRESSURE10 for 10% off your order, and you know, I get a little bit of commission on that as well. So if you want your My Protein stuff, be sure to go through there to do it. Anyway, let's go on and make these, and I'll show you what they look like when we are done. While I'm here, I think I might as well show you that I've got this Whey Hay vanilla protein ice cream. The macros on it are awesome. I'll throw them on screen now. Gonna have that with it, and if I've got some sauce or something, might throw that on there, but I'll show you the total macros when I show you the food. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
Was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. In your pose as the dust settles around us, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Gray clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold.
Alright guys, what is up? Just finished in the gym. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit quickly about, well, it was actually meant to be goals and sort of what I'm currently aiming for. That was what I'd planned to do in this section. But instead I want to talk about something different, and that is, it's just feeling like crap, guys, to be honest. You know, I'm tired of getting up early, posting to Instagram, monitoring it, recording things for YouTube. I'm tired of my food taking hours up of my day to be cooked rather than just grabbing something out of a bag or out of a box or getting a takeaway for dinner. I'm bored of it all tasting the same. I'm bored of training taking up 2-3 hours of my day. I'm bored of doing cardio all the time. I'm bored of not really seeing the weight change much anymore. And I think it's crucial to the point of this feeling it's only come on today. It's not been a long thing that's been building up. All of a sudden today I just do not feel like it. And I think it's days like this that cause a lot of people to stop. You know, take YouTube for instance. You're doing okay, you know, we recently cracked 500 subscribers. My goal for the end of the year was 1,000, so, you know, we're over halfway there, and we've still got quite a while to go, especially if you take into account the snowball effect and the way it picks up pace. The more you have, the more videos you have, the more views you get, the more subs you have, the more views you get, the more views you get, the more subs you get, etc, etc. So when you take that into account, I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to smash it. You know, my Instagram's doing well. My physique is definitely much better than it was, much leaner, looking much sharper. I mean, the lighting in here is not the best, but oh, there's a nipple. Definitely, you know, getting there. The abs are coming out, but I don't look shredded yet. And I think one of the most demoralizing things is when you see someone who is shredded and you realize that they looks better than me like 10 weeks before they look like that. So I've got another 10-12 weeks to go, and that just, when you've already made so much progress, to know that there's so much further still to go, it really does drain your motivation. But I think the crucial thing is like to not stop. Like tomorrow morning I'll probably feel fine and I'll crack on as per usual. The thing is, if you let it take a hold of you and make you feel like you want to stop, and you do stop, that's it, game over, the momentum is lost. Just picking yourself up and going at it day after day after day, consistently, just getting up and going at it. Whether you have the best day or the worst day, it does not matter. Just get up and go for it. So that is a piece of advice for today, guys. You know, I don't feel my best. I'm really not in the mood for a lot of things, so I'm just going to see today out, make sure I do everything in my power to stay on track, and then tomorrow refocus and smash it again. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support as always. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with every new episode of Shredding Season and to keep tracking my progress, so hopefully I can help inspire and, you know, teach you guys a few more things if you don't know them already, although most of you probably know just as much as I do. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode.